When it comes to updating our wardrobes, we often want to stay on top of the trends, but we don't want to break the bank. The good news is you don't have to sacrifice style for affordability. So in today's episode, I'm sharing the best and most affordable fashion trends this year that will have you looking chic and stylish, but they won't break the bank. Hi, I'm Leonie and welcome to my channel. And if you're new here, hello, welcome. It's very exciting that you have found me. I've spent 25 years working in fashion. I edited some of New Zealand's top-selling women's lifestyle magazines, with 7 of those years editing a magazine called Fashion Quarterly, which is New Zealand's answer to Vogue. So I've been talking about fashion for a very long time, so I'm so pleased that you've found me. And if you're anything like me and you love fashion, but you don't like wasting money, then you're gonna love this episode. Now, the first fashion trend is one that I know will divide you, and that is slip dresses. Now, slip dresses are really enjoying a bit of a return this year, and I know a lot of you don't particularly like this trend because perhaps you don't like showing your arms, but please hear me out, because a good slip dress that fits you well is going to form a really lovely base to any outfit. Now, I've been wearing slip dresses for years. I've got a couple that I will never part with. They're going to have to wear out before I will toss them out. But I do find slip dresses a really good piece to dress up and also to wear more casually. And for that reason, they're super versatile. I think sometimes they get a bit of a bad rap because we think of them as being kind of figure hugging and exposing our upper body, but they don't have to be. Maybe it's about changing the way you think about them and simply look at a slip dress as that base piece of an outfit that you can layer perhaps a turtleneck over the top, or layer a oversized t-shirt over the top, or even just a button-down shirt. It's a very simple layer that really can see you through lots of different events and occasions. So there are lots and lots of slip dresses on offer this year. So if you haven't thought about a slip dress before, I encourage you to definitely take a look at this trend, because once you buy one, you will own it and love it and pull it out from time to time for many years to come. And that's why I think it's a really good affordable option. Over the past few years, there has been lots of tailoring happening in fashion, and recently we saw some oversized blazers and man style suit jackets, but we have seen a little bit more this season, a bit of a return to more of a fitted silhouette in some of these blazers. But if you were wanting to opt for an affordable option and one that you know is going to stand the test of time, I'd definitely opt for something that was a little bit more fitting. Now, I'm not saying go for something that is actually fitted and tight. I'd sort of err on the side of going for pieces that just fit you well. They're not supersized. And for that reason, I suppose they're not making a huge fashion statement. So these pieces can form some really good, solid foundation pieces for any wardrobe. Oh, and before I forget, one of the best things that you can do when it comes to creating great outfits is to make sure you're wearing the correct underwear. And I've recently found the best no underwire bras from a brand called Comfelie. Now, I hadn't heard of this brand before, but I saw them online. I wanted to try them out, so I'm super excited to be able to share how great these bras are. One of the reasons they're super comfortable and lovely and stretchy is because they use a high percentage of spandex. So generally speaking, an industry standard in spandex use on bras is around 15%, and Comfelie uses 43%. So they offer exceptional elasticity, shape, and recovery. And the great thing about the stretch technology and the high percentage of spandex, it basically just means that the bra is going to stretch with you. So if you have a larger bust, you will find one of these bras will fit you and it will not stretch out of shape. They also use seamless technology, and this allows the bras to conform to your body, and it just ensures that they are comfortable. All of the Comfelie bras are made out of beautiful breathable fabric with moisture wicking properties. All of the Comfelie bras come with these cute little bra extenders, which are very handy. They also have padding in the cups, which is really easy to remove. Also, the cups don't move around in the pocket because they're exactly the same size. So there's definitely no wriggle room for them at all, but they're really easy to take in and take out again. Now, Comfelie is having an amazing spring sale at the moment over on their Amazon storefront, and that's to save 15% across the board. Now, the two bras that I have featured today, my two favorite bras, the team at Comfelie are offering you a whopping 30% discount off these two styles. Now, all you need to do is use my link in the description box below and my discount code, which I will leave down there as well, and you can save 30% off both of these styles. But as I said, the rest of the Comfelie Amazon store is offering you 15% off for the next 7 days. So if you want comfort, affordability, and a great bra that will last and just feel amazing, then definitely check out Comfelie. As I said, it's all linked in the description box below. What I often suggest is to think about some statement pieces that perhaps may reflect your personal style, but you could add to your existing wardrobe. Now, let me give you an example. This season, we've been in summer here in New Zealand, and I have absolutely loved graphic t-shirts. And I've bought a couple of new t-shirts and they've made a real statement. But what I've been able to do is just pair them back with some simple shorts and pants and skirts that I've already owned. So I haven't had to update too much of my wardrobe this season. I've picked up a couple of these cute tees and they've really just made a statement and brought to life some of my really simple pieces that I've owned for a long time. So it kind of gives you that feeling of being fashion forward, but without spending a whole lot of money. Now, you don't have to do what I've done and opt for statement sort of graphic tees. It might be as simple as grabbing a pair of statement sunglasses or a hat or a statement necklace or earrings. Just some small details that can give any outfit a bit of a modern update, but you're not recreating the entire outfit. You're just adding an element that really does refresh your look. And that leans in really nicely to the next trend that you will see more and more of, and that is neon colors. I always say one of the most affordable ways to put together an outfit that always looks fabulous is to channel your inner dopamine queen. The whole idea of bright pops of color is just a fun way to give any outfit a bit of a lift, and there are lots of brights on offer this season. So think about dopamine dressing and trying to pair some of the pieces that you already own back together with each other. Have a look at the color wheel. Look at some of the complementary colors to come up with some new ways to pair some of your existing pieces together to give you that dopamine hit. I truly believe that there is something amazing when it comes to dopamine dressing. Certainly for me, I feel so much happier when I'm wearing something bright, and it has an effect on the people around you as well. So don't forget the power of dopamine dressing when it comes to saving money but looking on trend and fabulous. It almost goes without saying, whenever I talk about an affordable trends focused video, I generally say steer clear of the trends and opt for classics. And I think this can sort of come across as a bit boring or conservative, and there is merit in this. And so one of the trends that's happening this season is beautiful loafers, and there are lots of different loafers on option. Now, this isn't going to work for everyone, but if this is a trend that fits your lifestyle and suits your personal style, then definitely take a look at some of these beautiful loafers on offer. The reason that I think that they are an affordable option is because once again, you're going to get that incredible cost per wear out of them, and they are flat, so therefore they're comfortable, they're practical, and they don't have to be boring. They're a good shoe option that can just look a little bit more dressed up than a trainer and offer you a whole lot more comfortable than many other shoe options. And of course, one of the easiest ways to create affordable on-trend outfits is to stick with a monochromatic theme, and that is just simply wearing the same color top to toe. And of course, it doesn't always have to be the exact same shade. It can just be similar colors in similar tones. And I always believe that this is a really stylish, chic way of dressing. And it doesn't have to break the bank, because hopefully you can pare back some pieces that you already own to create a beautiful, seamless, monochromatic outfit. So what I'm trying to do today is just give you some options so that you're not feeling like you've got to start from scratch with a new season or a new year and discard some of the pieces that you own. It's about looking at what you own and making them work for you in ways that just require you to give those pieces a little bit of a modern look and feel. And monochromatic dressing is one way of doing it. Now, I've said in a few videos recently that denim is very much having a moment. Now, I would go as far as saying denim isn't really a trend. Yes, there are certain styles of denim and certain treatments of denim that come in and out of fashion, but denim on the whole is just a basic. And for that reason, denim is an easy way to create some modern on-trend looks. And I think one of the key things to remember here is to not opt for pieces that are extreme. So for instance, distressed denim is happening this year. And I would suggest, if you want to save your pennies, opt for some denim jeans or a jacket that is not too distressed. It doesn't have too much metallic detailing on it, something that's a little bit pared back, because for that reason you'll be guaranteed that these are pieces that you can pull out and team them back with your statement sunglasses or your accessories that you're going to use to update your outfits. What I also suggest doing when it comes to saving money but looking fashion forward is to thrift your Pinterest board or thrift some of your favorite styles and images. So you may see some gorgeous outfits on your favorite fashion brand's website for the season. What I would suggest doing is saving some of those images to Pinterest, or just save them onto your camera roll and thrift some of those pieces. You will always find pieces in the same colors and in very similar styles. And I think it's really easy to forget that thrifting is a great way of just adding some modern and really affordable pieces to team back with, again, the pieces that we already own, so that we can just give them a little bit of a freshen up. And sometimes that freshen up is in our mind. It's about having something new to us. It doesn't have to be brand new, but new to us to help us get excited about creating some different outfits. So I'm a huge fan of thrifting, as I'm sure most of you know, and I'm also a huge fan of making sure that I thrift with purpose. Going into any thrift store or going into any fashion store without purpose and a bit of a plan can be overwhelming. So having a Pinterest board with a whole lot of fashion forward images for the new year or the new season can very much help give you a little bit of direction, even if it's just steering you over to certain colors or certain styles when you're out thrifting. But don't underestimate the power of a good thrift shop to add some affordable and on-trend options to your lineup. One of the key trends this year is athleisure and almost elevated loungewear. And I definitely think that you can't go past some of these elevated pieces in luxurious fabrics, like whether they are beautiful cashmeres or silks, because of course they can be worn trans-seasonally and they can be worn for years to come without these pieces really dating. Now, I recently showed a couple of elevated silk cashmere loungewear pieces that I recently picked up, and these are just timeless basics. And again, you can team them back with a bright pop of color or add a little bit of a neon to just elevate them and create a 2025 outfit. But don't underestimate the idea of some of these elevated loungewear pieces for keeping you cozy and comfy but also giving you timeless options. Anyway, that's it from me today. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, I would love you to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.